What a beautiful morning. It's supposed to get up to 70 today. Steve is out there walking Nick along the edge of this little cove. And there's beavers out there. I guess there's a mama beaver with baby pups.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a travel day.
Yeah, we're heading out on a really long trip, about 30 miles approximately, to Hugo Lake.
Yeah.
So we got to run to the dump station and take care of that business.
Yeah, the dump station where we spent a night during the week. We had to hide out from the storms. It was the best place to go and hide because it had no trees. And we were blocked from the wind by the cement building, concrete building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Concrete, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty humid out today.
Yeah, it is. It's like
It's warm, though.
87%, and the temperature is up to almost 70.
Yeah, so it's going to give you a toasty one maybe today. If the sun comes out, it certainly will be.
Mm-hmm. So on the way there, we're going to stop in the town of Hugo. There's a Tractor Supply that carries a certain little Ipsky-Mitz's brand of dog food. We still have one small bag left, but we're going to pick up an extra because it's really tough to change brands of dog food when you're traveling, especially on a dog with long hair around his butt, if you get my meaning. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it'll work. So it's not bad to have an extra bag.
Yeah. So we're going to swing by there and grab that and maybe a few more things at Walmart next door to the Tractor Supply. We already scoped it out. And we did find a little barber shop that if we can get in, I don't know, one website says they're closed on Mondays, the other one says they're open. So, because somebody's getting a
little shaggy.
Yeah. So go get scalped. Otherwise, I could try to cut it. I did it during COVID when we didn't go out anywhere. I had trimmed his hair. But I think I'd rather let a professional do it so he looks handsome.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, well, I suppose we're about ready to start her up and go to the dump station. Fire the engine. Glow plugs. There we go.
You let it run through its cycle.
Yes. So, and here's out the front window. If you see way up there on the hill by the bathroom is the host. That's the only other people in this entire loop. This campground is about 80-some sites, and there's probably been about 5 or 6 of us the entire week. Nobody over on this side except us.
Yeah, not many, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, Steve's going to pull forward and get off of our leveling blocks, and I'm going to get the GPS all set up here. Driving along on some of the backcountry roads in northern Texas. We're going to be crossing into Oklahoma today. We forgot to mention that earlier. We're only a few miles from the Oklahoma border. So we're driving through some cattle country here. Some nice houses and farm animals. Some nice fencing. There we go. Somebody hauling some bales of hay. End of the season before the new grass starts, I guess, for grazing.
We got some blooming trees.
Yeah, I'm not sure what those purple blooms are. I'll have to look that up. Some trees with beautiful purple flowers that are just starting. Yeah, we're overcast here on the sky. And they said maybe some rain. And here's the other turn off to Pat May's Lake, to the east campground. We went to the west campground. Yeah, it's not too colorful on our video screen this morning. Looks a little dull and blah. Here in these little communities, as we're driving through, these little churches. Chakotah Cemetery Association. This is a little bird called Chakotah. Cows in that field? No, not really seeing too many. We have other trees are surrounded with fencing like our yard. And that's because of the deer in our area. It's a pretty nice road winding along through here. Well, we're going to sit back and enjoy the countryside here until we cross over into Oklahoma. Look at this, winding along. Lots of beautiful greenery against the dark gray sky. We're appreciating that.
Telephone poles are all leaning.
Yeah, I think kind of the wind blew them over.
I think so.
Kind of leaners. Murky brown creek. All the heavy rains they had. Oh, there's some of those purple flowers. I'll look those up later and put their name right here. Last of the Texas cattle, because we're going to cross into Oklahoma. Okay, here we are backing into our beautiful site at Hugo Lake. We have a lakeside waterfront site with a concrete pad, electric and water. Site J6 for 7 nights. It's $16 a night with our half price pass. It brings it down to $8 a night, which is fine with us. And now we'll check for level. Well, it's kind of a dreary day now, but the sun might come out later. What a beautiful spot. And we're out of the wind from the main part of the lake that is there over that hill. Steve found some deadfall branches that are dried wood that we're going to cut up with our little electric chainsaw. We will have a campfire. Good job, Lumberjack Stevie-O.
Look at that, Nick.
We are sitting out here for the evening, enjoying a little beverage before dinner. cooled off a little bit. It's pretty comfortable, even though we have the air conditioning going inside. These little clumps of green you see on the tree are not leaves from the actual tree. Those are clumps of mistletoe. They grow in clumps on the trees, and although they can produce their own green leaves, they do send roots down into the bark of the host tree. They're parasitic, and they do send roots in and steal nutrients and moisture from the host tree. I just looked that all up and learned about it. We woke up to a rainy, icky day. It's hot and muggy and kind of yucky. And we are supposed to get thunderstorms later on. So yesterday we were looking around and we saw some deadfall firewood here. It was over at the middle of the loop and we dragged it over. And Steve's getting out the chainsaw. We're going to have some firewood on hand. We have a little Steel electric chainsaw. Let's see, it's an M5A 140C. Okay. Oh, MSA. Okay, whatever. It's a nice handy little thing, just perfect for cutting up firewood. Or to take a branch off. So he's putting in some bar oil right now. So this is some deadfall that was laying underneath a dead tree. So we're assuming they're not green branches, right, Steve?
Yep.
So we're going to cut them up and have a little bit of firewood.
I don't have my chaps on.
Oh, where's your safety goggles?
Right here.
Steve is a certified chainsaw, what is it, repairman through the state?
Operator.
Oh, a chainsaw operator through the state from his previous job. Look at him breaking the rules. Should be wearing your red and black buffalo plaid shirt to look like a lumberjack. He usually has that on almost every video.
There, all done.
So does it feel lightweight enough that it's dry?
Definitely dry.
Oh, good. Like cleans it all up, dries it off, takes care of it. That's a handy little saw. Good job, dear.
Thank you.
Now out here on the point, that I really can't zoom in and focus on too well, but way out there on that little point is a nesting goose. It's been out there all morning, so I think it's nesting over there. Big old Canadian goose. There were 2 of them before, so I'm sure it's Mr. and Mrs. So we've been watching her. Yeah, the rain stopped for a while, although they did say we're supposed to get thunderstorms later today. We'll see what happens. The water's a little high. We looked up on the website for this area for flooding, and we are about 3.5 feet above normal for water here. It's nowhere near flood stage, but you can see on the far shore over there some of the trees, the shrubbery, are actually down in the water. Over on this side, you can kind of see it's even higher on those shrubs. They're all pretty much submerged. So we are the only ones down here on this whole loop. And I do believe tomorrow there is one person coming to occupy one of the sites. But then by the weekend, I think they are all reserved. So for right now, we're going to enjoy our peace and quiet and our absolutely beautiful campsite here. Steve's out here working on some bratburgers, right?
Yep, bratburgers it is.
Yep, that's his choice for dinner tonight. And inside the What Have You kitchen, I have some salads made up, along with slices of tomato and lettuce to go on the buns, slab of pickle, and Steve has a slice of Aldalia onion. And that is our dinner for the evening. And Nicky Doodle is over here eating his dinner. He gets dog food. Right, Nick? He really wants to have our burgers, though. Right? There we go. We're going for a little ride around Kamishi Lake at Kamishi Campground around Hugo Lake. Yep. Holy cow, that storm front is moving in fast. We're getting blasted here. Just putting away the bikes. Am I glad that we got back when we did? It's getting cold. The temperature's dropped fast. Blown away, Nick? Wow. Okay, it's been blasting and blowing and raining and storming all night. We had huge thunderstorms roll through in waves all night long. Well, folks, we've made an executive decision here. I don't know if you can see, but way out here, there are whitecaps hitting the shores, and the winds have gotten so strong here. This was not in the forecast. And up until about 2 o'clock, it was a beautiful day. And suddenly, we are battling 20 to 30 mile an hour winds coming straight out of the north. And we're getting buffeted by them. So we're going to leave this campground we're at and loop around. Here, I gotta let Steve in. There we go. We're going to leave this campground that we're at out on this peninsula, go back down to the highway, work our way up and around to another campground, part of the same system over here. And we're going to go there because it looks like it may be more secured and out of the wind and maybe off in the trees a little bit further. So we've decided that's probably the best choice to make. I don't know if over here you can quite see on this shore here. The water levels have gone up. We've had tons of rain. It is controlled by a dam, and we're looking, and water levels have gone up about 2 feet overnight. And we decided, you know what, let's move. I don't know if you can see the waves crashing up here. I think I'll film them with my camera with a zoom of my phone and intersperse it here. Here you can just see the waves crashing. The winds are so strong. And this isn't anything that was in the forecast. It just suddenly showed up. They're really crashing in here. So I think it's time that we get a move on. It's easy enough to pull in the slides and head on out. You know, the water levels are increased. Look at all these trees are kind of in the water. All the shrubbery on the far shore.